What's up everybody, welcome back to channel CodeX. I'm your host Afzal and this is yet another live stream, and this live stream is dedicated for live coding. So in this live stream we'll be doing Rive animation inside Flutter application. As you can see in the title, the big bold font. So we are going to work on Rive 2.0. It sounds like some movie or something like 2.0. So yes, Rive previously it was Flare, then they became Rive, and now it is Rive 2.0. So that's the whole story. All right, so our application is up and running, and let me also clear that this is the same application which you're going to find on the GitHub, nothing extra, same thing, you can check it out. And we're going to start with modifying. So let me also tell you what is actually the dark theme and what is actually the light theme and how easy it is to switch between those. We are talking about the brightness property, and this brightness is basically what will control your application's light and dark mode. So if I set the brightness to brightness dot dark, you will see that our application turns into dark mode. So it's that simple with Flutter. If you just change one line of code, it's going to turn into light and it's going to turn into dark. But that's the that's the beauty of Flutter. So if you're here for a short tutorial, this is how you do. But if you want to understand how to do animation, how to persist this data, stay tuned and we're gonna talk about that. So this is the whole concept of light and dark. You just change the brightness of your material app and it's gonna work perfectly fine for you. So let's revert it back to the original. So it is light. Now what I'm gonna do is go to the home page. Okay, this home page which you can see over here basically has this app bar which has the back button, where it is, yep, the leading icon is the back button, and the actions which you can see over here is where we're gonna add the settings icon. Okay, so let me do it real quick, and then we will in a moment, maybe in 2 to 3 minutes, we will jump to the actual animation part, and I'll be copying a lot of code from the documentation, so it will be fast, you don't have to worry about that. So I'm just going to add one more icon, and I'll be using the settings icon, and this all icons come inbuilt inside the Flutter library, so you don't have to add image all the time. So now you can see that we got this little icon over here, the setting icon. I hope I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so now we got the setting icon. We have the on pressed event of the setting where nothing is really happening. So if you click, just it will give you the ripple effect. What we're gonna do is create a setting page so that we can simulate how actually the application will be working. So inside the views, I'm gonna create one more file called settings page. So I'm going to import the material as always we do and create a stateful widget. So now you can use this shortcut STF to create the stateful widget and STL for stateless, and let's name it settings page. Press tab and here you are. Okay, so instead of container, I'll make it scaffold, and you already know that scaffold has the header, body and all those pre-built structures, so that's why we are using it. And let's give it an app bar real quick. Perfect, so we have the page ready at least. Sorry. And on press of the setting icon from the home page, I'm gonna call that page. So basically we are using the get library in this particular application, so we can simply say get dot to get to the page. So we'll say settings page. Come on, no, have I named something else? Yeah, it should work. Okay, maybe I need to resolve it. Yes, import from the library settings.dart. Cool, so now let's try to navigate here, and you can see that we are getting some exception over here because we are using the get library to navigate to the next page. But for that to work, what we have to do, just a small change, our root application, that material application, instead of material app, we'll make it get material app. Now what it is, I'll tell you in a moment. So just make this a small change, make it get material app, and resolve this from the get library like this. That's all you need to do to make it work. And now what really happens, get package, they have created this custom class which takes all those context information whenever you wrap with the get material. So it's easy to navigate, it's easy to make position context around the application. So this is what we need. And now I'm going to save it again, restart one more time because we change in the root of the application. And let's just try to move to the settings page. Here we move to the setting page, right? So this is how simple navigation works. We created one button and we moved to the settings page. So far so good. We have landed to the setting page, which is empty as of now. And this is where the fun is going to start. We're going to create the animation of GitHub light to dark theme. And just in a moment, let me just take a moment to show you that animation also in the GitHub page. Oh, I already have that page open. Come on, where I can find that? Inside my profile. Yep, right over here. So now you see that it's daytime or nighttime, I don't really know. Yeah, so when you change to dark mode, this cat wakes up and blinks the eye. So this effect is what we are going to pull inside our Flutter application. So just a little intro again for the people who have just joined right now. All right, so this seems interesting, and just a little bit of promo. If you haven't visited my GitHub page, this is the link, github.com/afzalalif15. There you can find all the repositories, all the work I have done for the community, and you can fork any project and any code you want to use. It's free, like it doesn't have any license, so you doesn't have to even contribute or even put any credit for me. You can just go ahead and use that source code. So this is what we are going to achieve by end of this live stream. So let's get back to the coding part. All right, so we are into the settings page, which has nothing but this empty app bar. You can of course provide the title for the sake of content. Settings. Okay, perfect. Now let's start creating some visuals for the settings. So we are not going to just directly jump to that animation. We'll create something which looks nice as well as a setting page. So I'm going to create the body with what? With safe area first. We don't want to fall in that notch area or that rounded corner or that that curvy edges. So let's use the safe area and say child as column. And now why I used column, because column places the element vertically. So I'm going to add a few elements vertically. Just in a moment I will show you what I'm going to add. First thing first, I will add one icon. Just hold on for a minute. I'll jump to that Rive animation. I know which you are waiting for, but a little bit of build up what we're gonna create. It should not look just dummy image animating. We'll make a look and feel for the setting app as well. And I can see that people are joining, 17 viewers, which is fine. I was expecting more, but I know that I have started the live stream little late, so people will be watching later. But for those who are in the live stream, you can ask question as well. So let's take one question after the settings icon. So I'm going to say settings, the same icon which we added in the previous page. Okay, before that it's giving some issue. So I will say children, because of course column accept children, because it accept multiple child. That's why the children property. And I'm going to say a size of maybe 72. Let's see how it looks. Here we have that. Okay, and we can make it center so that it comes in center horizontally. Now we have something to start. The page started looking good somehow. And let me also change the color as well. So colors dot gray will look fine. Perfect. So now it started looking like a setting page. All right, so let's take few comments. Perfect. What is his name? Do perfect now. Okay, do perfect now. Welcome to the live stream. He's saying, which state management will you prefer for the social media app? It totally depends on your personal taste, but nowadays I'm enjoying the GetX package, so I use GetX in all of my project, either it's a small project, big project, or for any company I'm doing. So it's GetX which I'm preferring right now. Even block is fine. Riverpod is Flutter recommended nowadays, so you can basically utilize any of the package. It doesn't really matter that much. But GetX, yeah, I find it a little bit easy to use and a little bit fast as well. Okay. So Raj is asking, when you are getting ultimate responsiveness, brother, it's painful for the beginners. Ultimate responsiveness, you mean like to create a tutorial on responsive application? I didn't really get the point. But if you're asking about the responsive tutorial, yes, I'm gonna extend the previous video which I've created, and I'm gonna create another video on top of that. Like, I'm gonna create a series where I'll be developing my channel, my website, codexdev.net inside Flutter, and I'll be using the responsive approach so that it works on the web, desktop, tablet, and my mobile as well. All right, so I hope that answers your question. Harsh Jan is asking, brightness dot dart, does it change all the white color on the screen to black? So Harsh, it's really nice question because you have asked right now. See, if you're not using any hard coded color, so say for example, this title over here, right? The settings title we have provided, we didn't give in any color to the text. So by default, the theme, it knows what color it should be. So because it's painted on top of the blue color, so it knows that it has to take the white color because there's a theme palette. So what should be the dark color, what should be the light color, it automatically knows unless you have specified it explicitly. So once you specify yourself, the theme is not going to work on that particular widget. So if you say that setting this particular text color to black, it's not going to change for you. But if you let it theme decide what color it's going to be, so it will work and it will change across the application, right? So I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's get back to the coding part. We have added one setting icon which gives us the feel of settings page, and now quickly I'm going to add some list styles. Okay, the leading icon, of course. This list style is basically a strap kind of thing where you show the about or version info and all this stuff. So you will just come to know in a moment. I'm going to say icons dot info, maybe, yeah, and title of, is it a widget or, yeah, it's a widget. So I can say text widget version 1.0.0. Now don't ask me like how to fetch that version. You can of course use any package to extract the current version of your application, but I'm just going to use a hard-coded thing over here. So now you can see that you got this little line list item or list style, whatever you call it, which gives you the information of the version. So like that, it's looking more like a setting page. And let's use a divider quickly. This all are inbuilt widgets of Flutter. I'm not till now I haven't created anything custom, and you can see that how cool it looks in a just matter of few lines. So I'm gonna duplicate this one more time, and this time I'm gonna call about, or let's say shop icon, and say about us, right? So this is what we have as a setting page. And also let me use padding instead of center and give it padding of 32 pixel all the sides. So now we have more space in there. So I hope you guys are with me till now. We are just creating the settings page look and feel, and we're gonna jump right now to the animation part as well with the Rive 2.0. Let me see if we have any comment. Okay, Raj is saying, I recently published my app and responsiveness was my biggest problem. Yes, Raj, that is the thing when you are targeting a cross-platform application, and seriously, like a tool like Flutter, because it works on web, Mac, Windows, every possible way, place it works. So you have to make sure that your application run and it looks properly. So responsive is something, it's like key factor of cross-platform like this one. Perfect. So of course I'll try to create those tutorial as soon as possible as I get time from my busy work schedule, because I have to do a lot of work in office as well, and nowadays we are going through big change. We are updating packages and a lot of things are going on, so I'm spending whole night doing all those things, fixing the issues, and some time which I just take out, I do all this tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. And I can see there's all those viewers who are watching. It's really an appreciation for me. All right, so let's get moving and add the actual Rive file. So before we add that, let me show you what we have created in the last tutorial. So if you have seen the last live stream, this is what we created inside Rive application. And if you haven't seen, you can find out in the description. I have provided the link over there. Yeah, I have provided the video link also and this file link also. So you just have to log in and you can download this file. And let me show you this animation over here. Okay, so how it looks when you turn on the dark mode and how it looks when you turn on the light mode, right? This is what the Rive animation is all about. So this is already being created. I have already downloaded. It's there in my downloaded folder, git-theme.rive. So what I'm gonna do is bring that inside our project. So for that, I will put that inside the assets. And okay, we have animation and image folder already created. So this is like just a folder structure. You don't really have to follow this naming convention, but I generally prefer that. Inside assets folder, which is your custom folder, it doesn't Flutter doesn't provide that folder for you. You can create one folder called assets, which will be there in the template which I have provided, and you can create folders like this to keep your animation separately, images separately, videos, and all those stuff separately, right? So images, we are not going to add anything as of now. Animations, of course. So I'll drag and drop this Git theme over here in animation. Okay, so fine. Now we have the Rive file. And if you're thinking how I got this Rive file, so let me show you that also real quick. You can click over here for this sharing icon and you can download the file. It's going to give you the .rive file. All right, so let's check comment as well, because I can see that a lot of comments are popping up. Thank you so much, Raj. And Sayed Farhan has joined. Walaikum assalam, Sayed. I hope you are liking the live stream. Give it a thumbs up, share with your colleague, share with your friend who is learning Flutter, and help them also grow with us, right? All right, so what we did last time, last thing, yes, we added the Rive file inside our animation folder over here, and this is our custom folder, so don't get confused. What we have to do, we have to go to our settings in terms of our project setup, okay, which is our pub/spec YAML, and there we have to specify where our assets, our icons, our images, animation, all those things resides. So this is the place where you define that. I know I'm going a little too basic, so let me know also if you're feeling that I'm going too basic in the concept wise, and if it's fine, let me know that as well in the comment section. For iOS, how to add a real splash screen without Xcode. Without Xcode, no, you will need Xcode to work with storyboard and all those stuff. So of course, if you're developing for iOS application, Xcode is must, and you should be on Mac machine, of course. Do Perfect Now is asking a question. Please make a tutorial how to remove widescreen before splash screen, both iOS and okay. So a lot of people are asking about the splash thing. So yeah, that's something I also faced a problem. I also faced problem while I was doing one application, and there was a white screen for a couple of seconds till the time the Flutter engine loads. So I overcome that with the help of tweaking the native side like Android and iOS. I customize it. So maybe I'll create a tutorial for that. Thank you so much for suggestion. Yeah. Mr. Reality is saying too basic. So let me just speed it up. Let's go ahead and uncomment and specify what are the assets. So let me quickly specify. So our asset reside in assets folder and animes. We're not going to specify the images because there's nothing so far. So as you add any image, you can add it over here. Fine. So our animation got added. Now it's time to put that artboard inside the settings page. All right. Again, wrong page. Come on. These lights are getting too hot on me. All right. Let me show you the Rive package as well, because I'm also going to copy paste a lot of code from there. Rive Flutter, just search for the Rive Flutter and we're going to use the package, this one. So if you're using the old package for Flutter, Flare, Actor and those things, so that is not going to work with Rive 2.0. So you have to make sure that you're using the correct package, and this is what we will be including inside our application. So go ahead to pubspec YAML again, and inside the dependency add this one. Okay, so now we have the Rive package in place. What we're gonna do is simple code copy paste we'll do from the example file, because we don't have to invent the cycle. It's very basic. I'll just explain you also while doing so. And yeah, the package is loaded. So inside the setting page, basically whenever the setting page loads, we have to initialize that asset. We have to load that asset file either from network or asset. So in current example, we have that in asset, and then we have to play that animation. This is what basically we have to do: load the file, play the animation, on click off button or switch, whatever. So for that, what we need is these two things. Okay, I'm just going to copy paste, and at the end of this live stream I'm going to put this code also on the GitHub channel so you can follow along. And this will come from the Rive package, of course. So this artboard is for that canvas which we have seen, and this animation controller, of course, it's for controlling the animation, the play, which animation is actually playing right now. It's very simple, right? And the important part over here, which is the big chunk of code, I'm going to copy paste. Okay, the init state. So you can read this description over here. It basically says that you are loading the asset into the memory, then creating an artboard, and then applying that artboard on the user interface. It's that simple. So don't go on the number of lines. And for the people who have just joined right now, because I can see there's a little bump on the viewers count, we are creating the light to dark theme animation which GitHub has, and we are doing that inside Flutter application with the help of Rive. All right, so this root bundle comes from Flutter engine, so I can just say Flutter services like that, and no need to go ahead inside the details of these comments. I'm just going to delete it real quick. So let's use our tool, find out all the comments with the help of regex. If you click here, it's a regex, and replace all. That's it. Perfect. So this is our init state, and of course our file resides inside the asset folder. After that there's a animes folder, and after that we call it git theme.rive. Git theme.rive. I hope I'm going with correct pace now. You guys can hit in the comment section and write whatever you want to write about the video, about the questions, anything, and I'll just take a look in between. So this is how we have loaded the Rive animation inside our application. We have specified in the asset folder, then loaded in the page as well. Now, initially we will be playing some animation, right? So the initial animation, now we don't have any state of idle. So I'll just say to light. And now if you're thinking from where this light came, let me just show you real quick. If you go over here in the animation panel of the artboard which I specified, I have created two animation, two light and two dark. So switching from dark to light and switching from light to dark. So these are the two animation which you can play inside your application. Apart from that, if you specify idle or something, it's not going to play anything for you. And if you want, you can create that idle animation or whatever animation, that name you have to create over here. So I hope that makes sense. So I made it too light. By default it will switch to the light version, and yeah, that looks fine. And now it's time to add that actual artboard inside our UI. So far we have loaded that, and now we are going to add it. Okay, so again I'll copy paste, so don't mind that. I don't want to write all those code and remember all those code. It's totally waste of time if you are thinking that we should remember those code. No, we should just remember the idea that we are using the root bundle to load the asset, then reading the file, then creating the artboard. That's it. Okay, now here you can see they have used one widget which has the Rive artboard over here. So I'm just going to copy real quick. Okay, and let's see how that looks like. Where's our device? Nothing is playing. Why? Do we need to restart? Let's see. And guys, let me know how this live stream is going. Are you guys enjoying? Is it informative, or like what's your feedback? Let me know in the comment section so that others also can watch it right away. So we are getting some overflow exception over here. This is like a police line. Police came to inform you that you are going somewhere wrong. So the reason being, we are using column, okay, where it needs to know what height each individual widget is taking. And for this one, we didn't specify any height. So that's why we are getting the error. We can simply fix that by wrapping inside flexible. So flexible widget just decide itself that how much width the child element is going to take. And now our issue has been resolved. And now you can see that same artboard inside our application. So we have, now this is the start point of animating those Rive file. So far we created the setting page. We we did the setup where we included the asset, we loaded that asset, and now everything is up and running. We just have to animate it. So just bear for a couple of minutes. All right, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Okay, let's take few comments because we have reached at least at this milestone where the Rive file is in place. So let's take few comments. So many comments. Harsh Jan is saying, I use Rive actor. Why are you using the much code initiate? So Rive actor, that was the thing which was working with Flare. Now using that Rive actor will, maybe in 2.0 it will not work, and that is this is the recommended code from Rive itself. So we should stick to their documentation, how their actual working is, and maybe this will be more performance wise. Okay, fine, let's move ahead. Your GetX, let's take another comment from Mr. Reality. If I have it over here, no, it's not there. Okay, there are a lot of comments going on. How we can remove the sharp, what is this, unpubspec YAML without having a problem. So let me reply to Haitham Mihubi, sorry if I pronounced it wrong. You can use the shortcut command and / to uncomment any line, either it's C#, either it's a Dart file or it's a YAML file. You can use the command and -line. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, Mr. Reality are asking, your GetX tutorial got me to love the package. I don't know why people do not talk about it. Thank you for you and your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Mr. Reality. Okay, I hope you have very good content on your channel because your name sounds really unique, Mr. Reality. All right, I'm doubting if I'm pronouncing it wrong. All right, so far so good, and I'm really feeling hot because of this lighting, and temperature outside is really fine. I'm wearing this hoodie, but in front of these two lights, one on the left and one on the right, it's becoming a little bit hot. All right, So never mind, I'm gonna jump back to the tutorial where we have this setting page up and running, and we just have to animate. So let's just reload one more time and see what we have so far. So this is what it's loading the data from the API. The tutorial is already there on YouTube. You can go ahead and check that. And we just created this setting button over here. If you go inside setting, you're gonna find this about us and all those stuff. And in below, you're gonna find this animation over here. Now it's time to animate. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to add one checkbox, or not checkbox, switch. Come on, switch. What I'm doing. Okay, and it's asking for the value, and on change what will happen. So I'm not going to go with the state management for this simple page right now, because that will be, you know, very lengthy tutorial and very lengthy live stream. I just want to keep it simple. So I will create a variable over here, and using just normal set state, we're gonna work with that. So it's not a big deal. Like for simple pages, you can skip that part, and if you want to still follow the same structure, you can go ahead and create a controller for that. So I'm just going to say bool is dark theme is equal to false. Okay, so this bool will be you know, remembering your preference, whether it's a dark theme or light theme, and based on that we will be switching between the animation. Okay, so initial value of the switch is this one, and on change we're gonna get the value. Okay, let me call it val, and here basically you will be getting the updated value whenever you change the switch value. So I'm gonna say is dark theme is equal to the updated val. It's that simple. Okay, let's go ahead and try to do some action over here. Save it. Okay, it doesn't really update because we are not using the set state over here. So I can say set state and move this line up by holding the alt and up arrow. And now let me see once again. Perfect. So now our switch is working fine. Okay, we just have to change the animation now. So fun part is going to start right now, and it's very easy, just few lines of code. I hope people are still watching me and didn't feeling bored. Mr. Reality is saying you're right with pronunciation. Thank you so much, Mr. Reality. Still your comment is being highlighted. Harsh Jain, just turn on the fan. Brother, there's no fan over here, and the AC is there, but if I turn the AC, this live stream will go, you know, in vain. It will make a lot of sound because it's just facing towards this setup, and the entire air is going to blow in this mic, and it will look very ugly. It will sound very ugly. So I'm not turning it on. But of course, I'll wear some light clothes next time if that is the case. All right. So far we are good. We have the switch enabled. I lost my track in between. Now we have to change the animation. So let's the fun begin. Basically what we'll be doing, we'll be playing with this artboard over here. So copy this line. This is what decide what animation is playing at the current time. So I'm gonna copy that line, paste it over here. Okay, and it doesn't. So we have the global artboard. No, we have something global, right? For artboard, yes, it's a Rive artboard. Okay, so now when we switch the, when we switch the theme, we're gonna change this controller, and we're gonna say switch to dark mode. Save it, and then switch this again. Now you can see that the animation start happening, and each time you're gonna switch, it's going to show you the same animation because we don't have any if else here, which is but obvious. So if it is in light, we're gonna switch to the dark. If it is in dark, we're gonna switch to the light. Common, right? So let's go ahead and do that real quick. If it is dark theme, then we are going to switch to light. Come on, give me formatting. What's wrong with you? Maybe I need to put comma over here. No comma, then semicolon. Why it's not formatting? I'm missing something here. Perfect. So if it is dark theme, then switch to light one, else because it's a live coding, you can expect a lot of bloopers from me. While coding we make a lot of mistakes, so that's fine, because you have habit of seeing me on the videos in the channel where I remove all the bloopers, and of course I add those all bloopers for my channel members where I show them what mistakes I made, how I I was uttering the same word again and again. So all those mistakes, all those bloopers, all those behind the scene you can find on my channel members account, and if you take the membership of the channel you're gonna find all those videos. So if it is dark theme, switch to light. If it is light theme, else switch to dark. That's the simple code over here. Okay, and now let's go ahead and try that. So now it's switching to the dark, and if I enable, it's switching to the light. So the animation wise our application is ready. When you turn off the switch, it is going to come up, the animation is going to work like this, and if you turn on, it's going to be the dark day mode. Make an introduction video about yourself. Harshjan, I'll do that in a Q&A video, so it totally depends on you guys. If you're interested really to know about me, I'll create a video for Q&A session, and I did that on 5,000 milestone, 10,000 milestone, but that was not really big hit. So a lot of people not a lot of people, like a few people only joined the live stream, and that was like a flop show. So if you guys are interested, I can do that Q&A session where I'll talk about myself, my personal hobbies, personal things, and all those stuff, but that is not really important right now. Let's focus on the code. Okay, so we have this animation up and running. Now the core part, the application theme change, right? And if you remember, I've shown you in the beginning, we just have to change the brightness of our application, the Git material theme, right? And with just one line of code, we can change entire theme of application. So the whole part was animating this, so which is working totally fine now. Okay, you can see right over here. And now let's go ahead and change the theme as well. And it's very simple with the CodeX package. If you're working with any other state management, you have to write a lot of control points, then listeners and all those things, but with Git you just say get from Git package, okay, and say theme, change theme. Okay, what it accepts. One thing I don't like about Visual Studio Code, they really don't give suggestion. When it is here, it should automatically prompt me with all the expected input instead of giving the super and controller, all this thing nonsense. So change theme is expecting a theme data, so it should have given me theme data suggestion, but never mind, we can expect that sometime in future. So if it is dark theme, we're gonna switch to light theme. Okay, and if it's light theme, we're gonna switch to dark theme. It's that simple with CodeX, right? That's why I love CodeX. Okay, let's go ahead and play this one more time. Now we have the dark mode. The cat is waking up, shining, rising and shining at night time, and when you turn on it, like it's a daytime, so cat is going to sleep. That's all about the Rive animation and switching your application from light to dark mode. Okay, you turn on the switch, like turn off the switch, it's night time, cat is waking up. And the good thing, even if you go back, your entire application is going to affected with that theme. It's not that the current page has got changed, but entire theme of application has changed with this just a single line of code. So you can go ahead back to the setting page and turn on the light, and it's going to show you the daytime, right? So you can either the switch basically currently says it's a daytime or nighttime. The light is on or off. You can change it to the light or dark, whatever you want. And even if you want, you can customize this switch from Rive animation, where there are a lot of Rive animation available on the rive.app. You can go ahead and check that out. and you can put it over here or somewhere over here, like the Git page. It really personal preferences. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's all about making Rive animation inside Flutter application, and just little bit of performance tweak I will suggest you now, because you stick to the video so far. Here we are assigning controller, so we are keep assigning controller to our artboard, our animation. So basically what you can do over here, before adding controller, you can remove the existing controller so that you don't end up adding multiple controllers. And I don't know really if they handle it in their code behind that. They somehow they find that this controller is already assigned, they remove themselves, but we can do our job and remove from our side. So controller, what is that code? Drive artboard dot remove, yeah, remove controller, and this controller we are going to remove it. So basically every time we are adding, before that we are removing and then adding. So this is what it takes to refresh the animation inside Rive 2.0. But previously inside Flare Actor it was totally different. You just have to change the name of your animation, and that name basically you bind inside your Flutter Flare Actor. So now things have changed a little bit, and yep. So this is like performance tweak. You are not going to add multiple controllers, and it's gonna work similarly. Daytime, nighttime, that's it. Give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button right now. I wanna see this video going 100 likes in 10 seconds. Let's see how it goes. And a lot of people is going to watch this video after the live stream is finished, so I hope they will enjoy. I'm going to cut the parts in between where I'm making bloopers, where I'm talking nonsense, and all those discussion and all those comments will be there. So if you have missed anything, or if you want to check that this tutorial later, you're most welcome. This video is going to be on my channel in the live section, and you can find that easily. So make sure to give it a like if you have enjoyed. Make sure to share with your friends, the groups, wherever you are like part of your community. Make sure to share so that people can learn out of it. And yeah, enjoy coding. So let's take a few comments, few question and answer before I end this live stream, and after that we will end. I'll put the ending screen. Mr. Reality, Harshan, I know, but I just got confused. Usually we turn the switch on for dark mode and off for light mode, but he did it opposite way, which is fine. Just use the opposite way. Yeah, exactly. That is what my point. Even I didn't like it, so I just turned it around in a way that if you turn on, it's turning on the light. So it's just a true or false thing. You can just switch this thing if else, right? So turning on light, it's a daytime. Turning off light, it's a nighttime. So that is what I can consider right now. Yeah, that's all about the theme. And just, I know a lot of people is going to ask that after the live stream is ended, if you close this application and start again, it's going to start from the light mode always, because we are not persisting this theme information. So I know that after watching this live stream, a lot of people are going to ask this question. And if you are still watching, that's beneficial for you. You will learn right away how it's gonna done. I'm not going to write a code for that, but I will suggest you what to do. With the Get Storage package, you can store the current preference of the user. Okay, if it's light or dark, whatever it is, just store in the Get Storage. Next time when user comes, fetch that data and put inside the material theme. So next time it really knows what at what state last time user left. Okay, so because currently if you close the application and start again, even if you were on dark theme last launch, you're gonna get started with the light theme, because like there's no storage of the preference, right? So yeah, I hope that will help you guys to create your application with dark theme and use such kind of creative animation inside the application. This is just a wow factor of application. It really not necessarily needed inside application, but it's a wow factor. So if you add something like that inside your application, it's going to really pop out. People will appreciate it, people will remember it, and they will not uninstall your application. Okay, So I hope you people enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section whatever you want to ask about this tutorial or anything else you want to ask, and then I will put this ending screen. And let me switch to the bigger picture and read some comments out here. I'm using Flutter local storage. Yeah, any storage is fine. You can use any storage. Because we are working with Git ecosystem, I recommended Git storage. Local storage, shared preference, anywhere, because it's just a boolean flag. You can store anywhere you want. All right, and if you want to contribute to the channel, there are multiple ways you can do that. You can hit in the super chat and right away donate the money or stickers or whatever you want. You can go to buy me coffee and buy me a coffee if you have really enjoyed the tutorial, if you like my videos on channel. And you can go ahead on codexdev.net. It's codexdev.net, and there you can watch the updates whatever I provide in form of blog, in form of content. So you can subscribe to that as well, and that will be contribution. And the biggest contribution which you can do, if not one of these, you can share this video with others. You can hit the like button and write some comments, because that really makes YouTube algorithm understand that this video has some content which should go to other audience as well. So if you feel that importance, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe right away. I just told like that guy, subscribe. Okay, subscribe the channel right away. Write down your comment, and that will help others also to reach out to this video. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, no more comments. Yeah, we have some comments from Satyam. Right now I'm working on, let me put his comment in the live stream. So he says, right now I'm working as an intern in a company in Pune. I'm on way to be as good as you, CodeX. Inshallah, Satyam, you can achieve whatever you want. We just need to be dedicated towards our goal. We just need to be dedicated what we want to achieve, because honestly telling you that today I was literally tired up. Yesterday I slept very late fixing all those bugs from office work, but still I managed to get some time out of my schedule to interact with you guys, to share my knowledge, and to grow my channel as well. So that's the ultimate goal. All right, any more comment we have? All right, thank you so much guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video and share with others. Thank you so much once again. I will put the ending screen right now.